and asks, is this the secret of his success? Michael Johnson, Survival of the Fastest, tonight at 9 on 4.
With the greatest unsigned gimmick rap band from southwest London.
Meet three musicians on a mission to mock.
We wanna drink Crystal, but settle with soda. We couldn't buy a Porsche, let's pimp out a Skoda.
They formed a band.
It's just who we are. We sleep like this.
They wrote the song. They got 1 million billion views on YouTube.
We're out of money, we're out of food. This doesn't feel like superstardom.
And now they're on the telly.
You ready?
Oh, yeah. Baby, when the world ends, you're gonna be begging me for sex.
The Midnight Beast.
The year of the breast.
Beast.
Brand new comedy starts tonight at 10 on E4.
Tonight's Channel 4 News in half an hour. First, after yesterday's phone call, Texas has a tough day, haunted by her memories of Silas in Hollyoaks.
Hollyoaks, sponsored by the Nikon Coolpix S30-300.
Riley and Bobby, I love them. And we are getting closer.
Yeah, only because he has no idea what you've been up to, does he?
Can you get me out of here or not?
Can even give you a lift.
If this is a copycat, you've just given them the payoff they were looking for.
Why would anyone murder Lindsay? We really need you. We're falling apart without you.
Hello, Texas. It's been such a long time.
Texas!
It's nothing personal, sweetheart. Your life was always going to end up here. When I'm finished, there'll be one less drunken slapper on this planet. What are we going to do with you, hey?
What am I doing here? It shouldn't be me.
It's going to be fine. Relax. Everything's going to be fine. Relax.
Tex, easy.
Just get up. He's alright. What's happened?
I don't know, she just collapsed.
Have you had a funny tail off? No. Have she had prawns? I go a bit funny when I've eaten prawns.
Tex.
It was him. On the phone.
Who?
Where was Silas? Oh, she must have smacked her head. Do you know where you are, love? It was his voice. He said my name. Yo. What have you done wrong?
Is it that obvious?
Well, it's not Mother's Day. It's not Valentine's. So you must be in Amy's bad books.
Don't want to know. Actually, no, I just don't want to tell you.
Bad, eh?
You've got no trust.
Ali, she'll come round.
How's Carmel?
Yeah, fine.
When's she getting out of the hospital?
I don't know, soon.
Is everything okay?
Do you know, it don't matter what I do, I just make things 10 times worse.
Tell me about it.
I didn't tell her about Lindsay. Didn't think she should know. I thought she had enough on her plate.
What, she found out?
Oh, she went ballistic. And then Teresa turns up with Kathleen Angel. She takes one look at Carmel, bursts into tears.
Poor Carmel.
I just feel like I'm back at square one. Don't know how I'm going to get her home. Sorry, I'm banging on. Got your own problems. Flowers. Yeah, good luck. We love flowers, girls. Make everything better. Look, I better head off. I'm meeting our Sinead, so...
Yeah, look, go on. It's fine. I'm here with her.
I really think she needs to see a doctor. It could be stress, but maybe worse. I mean, Silas. She can't actually believe he's out. I didn't make it up.
I'm not saying that, babe.
No, it's just that... Well, he's locked up in a mental home, do you remember?
How do you know that?
How do you know you didn't murder Lindsay?
Listen, I'll go away. I'll catch you later.
Thanks, Di. How about I take you home, eh? Well, I ain't just going to leave you here, am I? After that.
Fine, you can... You take me for a drink. I don't mean water.
Hi, D.I. Small. Apologies for just turning up. A couple of routine questions, may I?
Yeah, of course. Take a seat.
I expect you're still feeling rather delicate.
Yeah. It's going to take a while, everything that's gone on round here.
I'm actually en route to the Dog in the Pond to see your sister, Jackie. I thought I'd best drop by here first.
Yeah, what's Jackie got to do with all...
Well, like I said, it's all routine. Anyone who communicated with Lindsay during her final hours. Hence the reason I'm here. I understand Miss Nolan visited you in the hospital on Friday, is that right? And when you spoke, was there anything unusual? No. Did she seem stressed or troubled?
No. Why?
Well, romantically linked to your ex-fiancé. Could make things a little odd.
No. That were all in the past. We were fine. We had a laugh, like usual.
So you were discharged after that visit. Can you confirm what time that was for me?
Yeah. After lunch.
So you were still in the hospital when the murder occurred?
Yeah. I think so. Sorry, my head's battered after last.
It's fine. We can double-check all this with the hospital. I know this is hard.
She was my best friend. Like a sister. She didn't deserve this. No, not Lindsay.
Hello, you. Got one fancy pants. Hey, right up your street this is. 1 week's internship at Company magazine.
You serious?
Yeah, college is sponsoring it. So take it you're a fan.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Dunno really.
Oh, come on. You get a chance like that, you go for it, love. Life's precious. Can I have 2 coffees, please? Large.
Think of the opportunities. Your dream job in London. Tell you what, I'll apply if you do.
Okay. Might be an idea. Get to London before Silas gets you. You live in his old house.
And?
That's plainly the first place he's going to head to, isn't it?
Shut up.
Hey, hang on a minute. What's all this Silas nonsense?
Oh, sorry, miss, we're just joking around.
Yeah, you just remember, there's people around here still affected by all that. Oh, go on. Get cracking with your application. The deadline's tomorrow.
Right. Ready?
Thanks, sir. Texas all right?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, she's fine.
Thanks.
You text Leanne yet?
Yeah, she's on her way.
Good. Maybe she can help lighten the mood in her own little special Leanne-like way.
It was him on the phone. You do believe me?
No, I'm sorry, love. It's Jackie's day off. Maybe you should try the hospital.
Excuse me, sorry, but why are you here?
We're just doing the rounds.
No, what are you doing here?
I need to take this.
You thought he'd come here first, didn't you?
Sorry?
His old home. Silas has escaped, hasn't he?
It's just routine questioning.
No, you're lying.
Look, we're going to issue a statement soon, but I'm sorry, I really do need to take this. Yep.
Yeah, but people have the right to know, though. You all heard that, didn't you? She didn't deny it. Silas is out.
Hello again. Hey, how's it going? Becoming a regular feature around here. If you look at your mates, the last I saw they were just...
Well, actually, I'm here to see someone else. Just need the room number. Carmel Valentine.
I didn't realise the two of you knew each other.
Well, it's more of a friend situation, you know?
It's room 223. It's just at the end on the left.
Cheers.
I wouldn't expect a warm welcome.
Got your box of chockies? Teresa's sorry about Kathleen Angel before. She thinks she's tired or must be coming down with something. Right. Are you feeling any better?
Not really. Maybe if I could have some rest.
You look okay. In yourself, I mean.
Didn't Jack tell you I didn't want any more visitors?
Oh, I know, yeah, I'm not going to let anyone in, I promise. I was thinking when you get back, we should have a proper girls' night out. Get dolled up, show your face. You don't want them chocolates, do you? I know you don't like nuts.
Hey.
Oh, sorry, Alice, you don't want to see anyone today.
You ready to go, Carmel?
Yeah. Go where?
Just gonna take her upstairs, run a few tests, see how the epidermis is healing.
The epi what?
Yes, please, Giza.
Same again, please, Des.
What, as in more alcohol?
Yeah.
Do you really think that's a good idea?
What?
All right, why don't I just get you a third, you know, for when Silas drops in, eh?
You think this is funny? Tex is over there going out to Red and you're up here laughing.
All right.
No, it's not all right. Shh.
I was just having a joke, all right? I'm sorry.
She's so scared. And you don't know what it's like seeing someone hurting. And you're just left there watching, helpless, you know?
I do, mate. You know, if it hadn't been Lindsay that found it was Nancy. If she's my world, I don't know what I'd have done. Sorry, mate, all right?
She can't even sleep. All this talk of murder. Like, deep down, like, she knows there's no way he can get out.
Mate, give it a bit of time at all.
Like, as soon as someone even mentions his name, there she is, like, right back to square one. Look at her. Mate, I don't think she's ever getting over it. And I ain't got a clue how to help her.
Hollyoaks, sponsored by the Nikon Coolpix S30-300.
The Rice Krispies colouring in box. Pick up your rescue pack.
All these fragrant household products are only £2, while all these are just £4. Ideal if you've got a nose for a bargain. Tesco, every little helps.
diarrhea can leave your body feeling out of tune. Only Imodium Instants disperse instantly on your tongue and can stop diarrhea within 1 hour, working gently with your body to help restore harmony. Imodium Instants. Fast but gentle.
Make your lips shine with Miss Candy. New Glam Shine Miss Candy from L'Oréal Paris. A swirl of candylicious colours with our unique heart-shaped wand. Irresistible, shiny, not sticky. Candylicious swirl. New Glam Shine Miss Candy from L'Oréal Paris. You're worth it.
Each delicious spoonful of Muller Corner is an art form, like swirlism created by those with a love of circular shapes. Pointillists who explore repetition to achieve a taste sensation, and those who use broad strokes. The tippists. 20 varieties to stir, swirl and mix. Muller Corner. Delicious yoghurt your way. Introducing the British classics Eton Mess, Cherry Bakewell and Apple Pie.
Chop, 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 chopping. Dice, 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 dicing. Spread, 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 spreading. We're cooking up a rainbow today. Healthy doesn't have to taste humdrum. We're knocking up, fixing up, cooking up a rainbow day. Health lovers, say hello to new Lurpak latest.
Introducing King of the Day at Burger King. A different favourite every day of the week for just $1.99. Only at Burger King.
They formed a band.
This is just who we are.
They wrote the songs.
This doesn't feel like superstardom.
Now they're on the 10.
You ready?
The Midnight Beast.
It's the year of the breast.
Beast. Brand new comedy starts tonight at 10 on E4.
Hollyoaks, sponsored by the Nikon Coolpix S30-300.
Okay, well, tell him I'll call him back. Yeah, as soon as I hear anything. Okay, thanks.
Excuse me. I'm awful sorry to bother you. You're the one investigating the Lindsay murder, yeah?
Detective Inspector Small, yeah.
Right, well, it's just that I found Texas this morning, and the poor girl was in a right state. She kept going on about that killer being on the loose. You know, Silas, and breaking out of his home.
Yeah, I can guarantee you that Mr. Blissett is very safely locked away.
Yep, well, that is exactly what I said. I mean, it's crazy. There's no way he'd be getting out. But she just seems so certain. She's totally scared out of her wits.
Miss Longford's had a very traumatic year.
Can't begin to imagine where the head's at with all this going on. Do you know what? What is this town coming to, eh? You stop for 1 second.
I'm sorry, but I really have to get on.
Yeah, sorry, of course. And cheers for letting us know, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know you worked at the hospital.
I don't. Just thought you needed rescuing. Fellas, this is Carmel. This is Jimmy. Sam.
You all right, love? Pleased to meet you.
What are you doing here?
I thought you might like a bit of fresh air.
I'm on the roof.
Guys come up here after their break. It's a bit of a boys' club, but they're more than happy to make an exception for you.
You've got no legs.
Nothing gets past her, does it?
Oi, give her a break.
I'm sorry, I was just...
That's all right. You fancy a game of poker?
I don't think so.
Suit yourself. Maybe you prefer a nice friendly game of Snap.
I think we should get back.
Fine, I can take you back to everyone downstairs.
Deal me.
Atta girl.
Don't worry, mate. She'll be sound as a pan with us.
Thanks, Dad.
I'm gonna head down to Nick, see if I can get to the bottom of this Silas stuff.
No, that'll just be the rumour mill going into overdrive.
Yeah, I hope you're right.
Just be careful.
I won't be long.
Now, don't you worry, Princess. This boat is our little fortress.
Won't stop him though, will it?
No one's getting near you, all right? Not on my watch.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Dr. Browning.
Well, you found him.
Detective Inspector Small. We've already met. I wonder if you could help me.
Of course.
I need to speak with Carmel Valentine.
I'm afraid that won't be possible.
It's just a few questions.
She's resting up. The news yesterday really set her back.
Well, that's why I'm here. I want to ask her some questions about Lindsay Nolan.
She's just not up to it.
Okay, I suppose it can wait a day or so. It's only routine. Perhaps you could help me with something else. A patient of yours, Mercedes Fisher. I believe she was discharged around 1 p.m. on Friday. I need a copy of her records, just for clarification. Could you point me in the right direction?
I can do better than that. I'll have them faxed over. Right away.
That would be great. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Need a hand, Sammy?
It's not heard that one before. I'm out.
Let's bet he's folded. Sammy?
So, how did you lose your legs, if you don't mind me asking?
You know what it's like. Put something down, forget where you left it. Sammy? I'm out too. Looks like it's just you and me, Carmel.
You've played this before, haven't you?
Well, when I was a kid, we used to go to Wales in our caravan.
So what are you gonna do, Carmel?
You think she's bluffing?
Well, I think you're bluffing.
It's gonna cost you to find out.
Take him to the cleaners, Carmel.
Put your money where your mouth is. I was bluffing. Didn't think I was gonna let you win, did ya?
What time is it? We need to get back.
Oh, Jack's been calling, probably wondering where you are.
It's okay, I'm fine.
Look, if you ever want to grab a coffee or something...
Thanks, but I just don't feel ready to go out yet.
I hate to break it to you, Carmel, but you're already out. Look, you're gonna be okay, you know that, don't you?
We really need to get back.
As always, thanks, guys.
My God, that took ages.
Like doing AS level fashion.
Yeah, but it'll all be worth it. Seriously. Imagine if we actually got it. Hi. Hey. We took your advice. So, we did the application then?
Yeah, like you said, you get a chance, go for it.
Yeah, it nearly killed us, but it should all be worth it. Oh, sweetheart. This is all my fault. Look, I didn't realise, but... Well, it's for the college students only.
Well, maybe they'll make an exception.
They won't, love. Look, I should have checked before I went and said anything. I'm really sorry, love, but... Well, you're not old enough. What are you doing here? I told you she didn't want any visitors.
Where is she? Ali's taking up some tests.
Ali? Don't even work here, Kayla.
Hey, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. So what's going on, Ali?
She's trying to help.
Okay, let's get to bed, love. I just said I'm fine. Will you stop fussing? Yeah, give us some space, Kate. No, both of you.
I'll wake you.
Doctor,
Sorry.
see he's all creeping up on me.
You got to get up.
Why?
You got a visitor. She's got news.
Is it safe? Look, I'm sorry if I pushed you too much.
Why are you doing this? Why are you helping me?
I like hospitals. Got a thing for uniforms. And I was a medic in the army. I let someone down once. I could have helped. But... Anyway, I just came to see how you are.
I'm going to tell the doctor I'm ready to go home tomorrow.
Seriously?
Are you going to be around?
Would you like me to be here?
Thanks.
You nip upstairs, stick a blanket over them microwaves, like, eh?
I'll give you a hand.
Firstly, I owe you an apology. I can guarantee that Mr. Blissett won't be ringing you ever again.
So it was him then?
It would appear so. I'm also aware that there are rumours circulating regarding Silas's whereabouts. Well, I can assure you that he's still very safely locked away.
Oh, thank God for that. I was bricking it.
There you go, babe. You never have to see that freak ever again.
Actually, that might not be the case. He's approached my team over the recent murder. We believe that he has information that could help our investigation, but he's made it clear he'll only liaise with one person, face to face.
No way, no way.
I understand this is hard.
You can't seriously expect her to meet with that monster.
It's vital that we explore all possibilities.
Well, she ain't doing it.
Obviously, Texas, it's your decision, and I urge you to think carefully. However, we are on a time limit. He's given us one chance, and it has to be tomorrow.
They're very big with the young people, apparently, and you can find out why as E4 unleashes the Midnight Beast tonight at 10. Next, it's the news.
Hollyoaks, sponsored by the Nikon Coolpix S30-300.
Hello, my name's Angelos. That's me, and this is my show where I get to do what I want. Like get people from the telly to come and have a chat. I don't do the kissing, because I don't know what you've got. And generally just muck about. If you're watching in 3D, the Angelos Epifemiou Show starts Friday the 13th on 4.
21k.
What would happen if everyone at work had to reveal their salaries?
It's £1 million. 18,000.
This Wednesday at 10 on 4.
40k.
14,500.
What kind of workplace would it be?
Doesn't feel right.
They're whinging, they're angry.
I actually feel quite embarrassed about the money that I'm taking home.
And what could be done to repair the damage?
Can't believe I've done £36,000 less than everyone else.
Meet the boss who's out to change the way we pay and make the world a better place.
A few more days, that's all I'm asking.
But could it all end in tears?
We could open a can of worms, but maybe we should open a can of worms.
Show Me Your Money, Wednesday at 10 on 4.
Turn on to 4/7, a new TV channel showcasing Channel 4's most popular shows from the last 7 days. TV that everyone's been talking about.
Shut up!
Programs you can't afford to miss.
You can trust us.
All for people who like watching TV
Take a seat.
on a TV.
Incredible!
but what we've got to do is throw a bit of attitude in there, do you know what I mean?
It's the whole week, chopped up, mixed up, and served up on one new channel. That's right. 4/7, available on Freeview, Freesat, Sky and Virgin.
As Europe's tallest tower officially opens, More4 looks at how the Shard was built at 5 to 8 tonight. Now though, it's the Channel 4 News with Jon Snow and Krishnan Guru Murthy.
Terror suspects arrested in London as a false alarm triggers a massive anti-terror operation on the M6. Good evening. Nothing to do with the Olympics, but the anti-terror response has everything to do with the Olympics. The M6 witnessed 20 ambulances, 8 fire engines, armed police and sniffer dogs converging on a coach after vapour was spotted coming out of a bag. In the event, it was described as a false alarm. The 6 suspects arrested in London are said to have nothing to do with the Olympics either, but 3 of them happen to live within a mile of the Olympic site. The other headlines tonight: a scrappy, ill-tempered, bickering debate about banking amongst MPs settles on a parliamentary investigation into the scandal. The Defence Secretary outlines the new slimline British Army. So what will it be able to do? We ask a general. And from Sudan tonight, how war with the South has thrown 120,000 people out of their homes and into flood-prone, disease-threatened refugee camps. A special report.
Also in tonight's programme, at 7:25, police in Northern Ireland launch a murder inquiry into the death of the 13 people killed on Bloody Sunday, 40 years after it happened. And at 10 to 8, 69 stories of love and hate. The Shard is inaugurated tonight.
Now, it closed off a section of one of Britain's key motorways for 4 hours and sparked off a response involving armed police, troops, firefighters and bomb disposal officers. Turned out to be a false alarm, but it came on the day that 6 people were arrested in London on an all-too-real anti-terror operation. So, with just 3 weeks to go to the start of the London Olympics, is it just a taste of things to come? Here's our Home Affairs correspondent, Simon Israel.
This was triggered by what the police describe as a genuinely concerned member of the public. In fact, a passenger aboard this Preston to London megabus who saw vapour coming out of a bag. The M6 toll plaza and motorway was closed for 4 hours. The coach isolated on the hard shoulder. The emergency services treated this as a major terrorist incident. More than a dozen firefighting teams were deployed and even more police officers. An army bomb disposal team was there and a decontamination tent had been set up. 48 passengers were evacuated by armed officers, searched and then placed in a sectioned off area of the motorway.
Given the nature of the report, we responded swiftly and proportionately, treating the information as credible and extremely seriously.
Details of that 999 call have not been revealed, but Channel 4 News understands that the passenger who raised the alarm was instructed by police to go to the front of the coach, where the driver was then told, over the phone, to pull into the hard shoulder. By lunchtime, this major alert was over. The source of the vapour identified as an electronic fake cigarette, described as a health improvement aid for smokers. There were no arrests. These were standard procedures, but carried out in a climate of heightened security with less than a month to go before the Olympics. By coincidence, just a few hours before, down south, in the shadow of the Olympic Stadium, one of several addresses was raided by police in a specific counter-terrorism operation. There had been several months of surveillance by MI5 beforehand. One of 3 brothers arrested here was tasered, but did not require hospital treatment.
I had 5 bangs in quick succession. So I woke up, and the first thing I do when I wake up is always grab my phone, see what time it is. Because I always think, oh, great to be alive. And I thought, what the hell was that? And I looked out the window, and I'm looking at this house here behind me, I couldn't see if the door had been blown off, but I did see a line of police facing the house.
You'd see them take out three Asian guys, and we thought to ourselves, hold on a moment. We've never really seen any activities in the house, anything like that. Pretty quiet family. They keep themselves to themselves. Pretty surprised.
A total of 5 men and a woman are now in custody. A former Metropolitan Police and Community Support Officer is thought to be among them. And also this Muslim convert, 29-year-old Richard Dart, who was picked up in West London.
Alhamdulillah, many people are waking up to the realities of what's taking place and are looking into the deen of Islam and seeing the wisdom of the Quran and the Sunnah.
They'll be subjected to questioning about a possible Islamist-inspired plot, although it's acknowledged there was no imminent threat. Scotland Yard stressed today's operation is not linked to the Games. What prompted these arrests, though, is not known. But given the proximity both in geography and time to the Olympics, no one is prepared to take any chances.
Simon Israel reporting, and a few of those passengers have just reached London, and this is what they had to say about their experience.
They were speaking to us by a tannoy. They weren't actually close and personal to us. And then they told us to evacuate one by one, and we weren't allowed to put our hands in our pockets walking from the bus. And we had to walk to where the police were at the toll bridge, and they searched us and took our personal details. Then they sent the sniffer dogs round us to check everyone.
In the mother of parliaments, the father of all fights, there were furious scenes in the Commons this afternoon as George Osborne and Ed Balls attacked each other in a series of bitter and personal exchanges. The debate was meant to be about an investigation into the banking scandal, and MPs finally voted that a parliamentary committee, rather than a judge, would hold the inquiry. Our political editor, Gary Gibbon, reports.
Answer to the question, which Labour ministers were involved. Order!
Please, can we calm the debate?
But they didn't. For an hour and a half, the Chancellor and the Shadow Chancellor slugged it out as if their political reputations depended on it. And maybe they do. After a series of budget U-turns, George Osborne wanted to rebuild his own reputation with a lethal attack on his old foe, Ed Balls.
I have never seen the Labour Party and the Shadow Chancellor so rattled about their time in office.
Ed Balls wanted to kill off allegations that he was complicit in a city rate-fixing scandal.
The sight of a Chancellor who says one thing to the press but can't defend himself in Parliament is embarrassing to the office, Mr Deputy Speaker.
The row escalated after George Osborne told The Spectator magazine Gordon Brown's ministers were clearly involved in fixing the interbank lending rate, and we just haven't heard the full facts. Ed Balls, he said, has questions to answer.
He said it to The Spectator magazine, Mr Deputy Speaker. So, Mr Speaker, he said this yesterday. If he has any evidence, he should produce it now in this House.
Order! Do you understand? Do you understand? Stop it.
He needs to stand up at this dispatch box now and withdraw this utterly false allegation.
Let him explain what Labour's involvement was.